Have you ever wondered if shaving your pubic hair is the right thing to do? This question has sparked endless debates and discussions. For some, it's a matter of personal preference. For others, it's a topic fraught with societal pressure and common misconceptions. In today's world, the media often portrays a hairless body as the epitome of beauty and cleanliness. This representation has led to a significant number of people feeling compelled to shave their pubic hair. However, it's essential to understand that this is a personal choice and not a prerequisite for hygiene or attractiveness. There are numerous myths surrounding the topic of pubic hair removal. Some believe that shaving makes the hair grow back thicker and darker, while others think it increases the risk of infections. But how much truth is there in these beliefs? Let's delve deeper into the subject and debunk some myths. The goal here is not to sway you in one direction or another, but to provide you with accurate information to make an informed decision. Did you know that the practice of pubic hair removal dates back to ancient civilizations? In fact, the history of pubic hair grooming is as old as civilization itself. The ancient Egyptians, for example, were known for their meticulous grooming habits. They believed in maintaining a clean and hairless body, including the pubic area, for both aesthetic and hygienic reasons. It was thought that hairlessness was a sign of cleanliness and purity. In ancient Greece, pubic hair was often removed, but not always. It's interesting to note that the Greeks had a bit of a different perspective on this than the Egyptians. They considered pubic hair to be a sign of maturity and fertility, especially in women. However, they also practiced hair removal, especially for athletes who would remove their hair before competitions. This was done not only for aesthetic reasons, but also to prevent any potential hindrance during athletic performance. Moving on to the Roman Empire, the Romans also placed a lot of emphasis on personal hygiene and grooming. They had public baths where people would go not only to clean themselves, but also to socialize. As part of their grooming routine, Romans often removed their body hair, including pubic hair. They used tools similar to modern tweezers called vulselli, as well as early versions of razors. It's clear that the practice of pubic hair removal has deep historical roots. It was tied to cleanliness, aesthetics, and even social status. The methods have evolved greatly over time, from sharp stones and shells used by ancient civilizations to the razors, waxing, and laser treatments we know today. In many ways, our modern-day attitudes towards pubic hair grooming are a continuation of practices that have been around for thousands of years, but the reasons behind these practices have evolved and diversified, reflecting changing societal norms and personal preferences. So, pubic hair grooming isn't a new concept, but how does it affect our health? What if I told you that pubic hair serves a purpose beyond aesthetics? Indeed, it might be a surprise to some, but pubic hair is not just for show. It plays a significant role in our body's functioning. First and foremost, pubic hair acts as a protective barrier. Think of it as a natural shield. It provides a cushion against friction that can cause skin abrasion and injuries during sexual activity. It's a buffer that keeps your sensitive skin safe from harm. Moreover, pubic hair traps bacteria and other potentially harmful microorganisms. It prevents them from entering the vaginal or urinary tract, reducing the risk of infections. So, in a way, your pubic hair is a personal bodyguard, constantly on the lookout and ready to defend. But that's not all. Pubic hair also helps in maintaining body temperature. It's like a thermal blanket that keeps the genital area warm. Hair follicles have tiny muscles attached to them. When the body gets cold, these muscles contract, making the hair stand up. This traps a layer of air close to the skin, providing an extra layer of insulation. So, your pubic hair is not only a protector, but also a temperature regulator. In addition, pubic hair is a sign of sexual maturity. It appears during puberty, signaling the body's readiness for reproduction. It's a natural part of human development that indicates the transition from childhood to adulthood. Finally, pubic hair plays a role in spreading pheromones, the chemicals that can trigger a social response in members of the same species. These chemicals are secreted through sweat, and your pubic hair helps disseminate them, potentially attracting mates. So, pubic hair is not just about looks. It has a biological function too. It's a protector, a temperature regulator, a sign of sexual maturity, and a spreader of pheromones. Next time you think about shaving, remember that pubic hair is there for a reason. It's not just an aesthetic choice, but a part of your body's natural defense and communication systems. What happens to your body when you shave your pubic hair? This question may have crossed your mind at least once, and for a good reason. Shaving your pubic hair, like shaving any other part of your body, can have certain health implications. Let's start with the most common issue: skin irritations. Shaving can lead to razor burn, a painful and unsightly condition that can leave your skin red, irritated, and itchy. Not only does this feel uncomfortable, but it can also lead to more serious issues like folliculitis. This is an infection in the hair follicles caused by bacteria, yeast, or fungus. It manifests as small red painful bumps that can sometimes fill with pus. Then there's the risk of cuts and nicks. These small injuries might seem inconsequential, but they can serve as an entry point for bacteria and other pathogens, leading to infections. And here's a little-known fact: these cuts can also increase the risk of sexually transmitted infections. Yes, you heard it right. Various studies have indicated that shaving or waxing can lead to microscopic tears in the skin, which can make it easier for viruses like herpes and HPV to take hold. Furthermore, your pubic hair serves a biological purpose. It acts as a protective barrier, preventing dirt and pathogens from entering your body. By shaving it off, you are essentially removing this natural layer of defense. Lastly, ingrown hairs are another bane of shaving. These are hairs that have curled around and grown back into your skin instead of rising up from it. They can cause inflammation, pain, and tiny, hard bumps that can turn into painful, boil-like sores. So the next time you reach for that razor, remember these potential risks. It's not to say you should never shave, but it's essential to be aware of these implications and take necessary precautions to mitigate them. It seems that shaving your pubes might not be as harmless as it seems. What are the benefits and drawbacks of shaving your pubes? Let's dive into the pros and cons of shaving pubic hair. First, the positives. For some, shaving is all about comfort. Without pubic hair, there's less friction, which can reduce irritation, especially during physical activities like sports or sex. Then there's the aesthetics. Some people prefer the look and feel of being hairless, while others might shave for their partner or to fit into societal expectations. Personal preference is a big factor as well. What makes you feel confident and comfortable in your own skin? That's what ultimately matters. Some people feel more hygienic and fresh when they're hairless, while others might enjoy the natural look and feel of having pubic hair. It's all about what makes you feel good about yourself. Now, let's talk about the potential downsides. Shaving can be a bit of a maintenance chore, requiring regular upkeep to avoid stubble and regrowth. This can be time-consuming and, let's be honest, a bit of a hassle. Health risks are also a consideration. Shaving can lead to cuts and nicks, which can be uncomfortable and potentially lead to infections. There's also the risk of ingrown hairs, which can be painful and unsightly. Plus, your pubic hair serves a purpose. It's there to protect your skin and trap bacteria, helping to keep your genital area clean and healthy. In addition, the process of shaving can cause skin irritation or rash, especially for those with sensitive skin. The use of razors, creams, or wax can sometimes lead to skin reactions, and the constant regrowth can lead to itchiness and discomfort. Ultimately, the decision to shave or not to shave is a personal one. It's about weighing up the benefits and drawbacks and deciding what works best for you. Whether you choose to shave, trim, wax, or let it grow naturally is up to you. Remember, there's no right or wrong answer here. It's your body, your choice. So, should you shave your pubes? We've delved into the great debate, journeyed back in time to explore the history of pubic hair removal, and peeled back the layers of the science behind pubic hair. We've also scrutinized the health implications of shaving, not forgetting to weigh the pros and cons of the act. As we've discovered, the choice to shave or not to shave is purely personal. There's no universal mandate or rule book that dictates what you should do. Whether you decide to go au naturel or prefer a clean shave, remember, it's all about what makes you feel good in your skin. Public opinion or societal norms should never dictate your personal grooming choices. It's essential to stay informed, understand the implications, and make an educated decision based on what feels right for you. Remember, it's your body, and you should do what makes you feel comfortable and happy.